January in the UK is still a cold and often wet month, but it marks the beginning of the transition from winter to spring. While planting options are still limited, there are some tasks you can do to prepare for the gardening year ahead. Onion sets and shallots. February is still a suitable time to plant onion sets and shallot bulbs. They will establish roots during the cold months and be ready for harvesting in late spring or early summer. Early potatoes. If you have a sheltered and well-drained area, you can plant early potato varieties in February. Make sure the soil is not waterlogged and use protective coverings if frost is expected. Asparagus crowns. Asparagus crowns can be planted in February. Choose a sunny and well-drained spot for your asparagus bed. Fruit trees and bushes. While it's still a cold month, you can plant bare root fruit bushes and fruit trees, including apples, pears, currants and gooseberries. Make sure the ground is not frozen or waterlogged. Rhubarb. If you didn't plant rhubarb crowns in the previous months, you can still do so in February, provided the soil is workable. Indoor seed sowing. Start sowing seeds indoors for plants that require a long growing season, such as tomatoes, peppers, and flowers such as sweet peas. Use heated propagator or a warm windowsill to encourage germination. Forcing bulbs indoors. Continue forcing spring bulbs such as hyacinths, crocuses and paper whites indoors for early blooms. They can brighten your home while the weather is still cold and miserable outside. Pruning. Continue with winter pruning of deciduous trees and shrubs while they're still dormant. This helps maintain their shape and encourages new growth. Bird feeding. Continue to provide food and water for birds in your garden to support local wildlife. Ensure that bird feeders are well stocked and water sources are ice-free. Preparation. Take advantage of the quieter winter period to plan and prepare your garden for the upcoming growing season. Order seeds, plan your garden layout and organise your gardening tools and supplies. Weed control. If weather conditions allow, take the opportunity to control and remove weeds in your garden beds before they become a bigger problem in the spring. Note that February can still bring cold and damp conditions, so it's essential to protect newly planted or delicate plants from frost and inclement weather. Always monitor local weather forecasts and act accordingly. If the ground is still frozen or waterlogged, it's best to wait a few more days or weeks rather than risk your prized plants.